Hope you're having a good day. Just woke up a little bit ago. This is me, you know me, always the nighttime stuff. So, get started. Probably gonna play some Dota. Chill out. Have a good day.
I just read a comment calling me the vulgar NF. I guess we're similar, but I got alcohol in my breath. Plus I got songs all about sex, and I don't belong to any church. Plus he's much more successful than me, I still got a lot more work. We're all inspired by much different things. All of us dorks watch and absorb. On my dad's exit and mom's depression, we're both a dominant source. I never respected classmates crying about toxic divorce. Divorcing was the most normal thing my mama had endured. Boo-hoo, your dad moved out. I was too cool for the cap and gown, a recluse mute when I'm at the house. But on YouTube, I'm a blabbermouth. Conspiracies about Jews my friends root through that they ask me about. So much hate in the world, I got no clue who wants to blast me down. Paranoia, prepare a prayer, employ a person prone to carry a weapon. Jealousy isn't a rare exception. A lot of my friends rap too, and I love them. We just like brethren. But they like to make me feel smaller than their recent successes. Don't take it personal, I can. It's just a job, dude. Just a job. Plus, if I did, I'd have no one to fucking talk to. They talk to me like I'm a teacher, teacher's pet, petting the paws, poos, pet slobbering all over me like a bowl full of fucking dog food. I give all my girls jobs, they sell merch or they're in my videos, all true. My dick say employees only like a stock room. I drive my whip like it was Tron 2. When I get pulled over, I say I'm on the way to the hospital. My mama's battling cancer, even though shit already got removed. It got removed. It's not a lie if it's based on the truth. Right. The way a gun gets cocked is fruity shit, that Glock's a fruit. I'm not that dude, but my dude might press that fruit like Jamba Juice. The check these record labels offer me remind me of a run-on sentence jumbled up. Why? Too many commas, what the fuck? Luckily my own label is all I trust and all I wanted. I put gold on all the talks and bras I'll talk with. Now the wrist and neck is yellow like that tape with caution on it, caution on it. I'm a Christmas tree, the way these women put their stocking on it, stalking on it. They say Jews kill Jesus, right? They off the prophet? I reversed it, I'm the rapping Jew. I make the profit off it, profit off it. What do I offer other than these tracks I cater? I turn all my homies from a dreamer to reality makers. God gave me a gift, I'm just a rapping paper. Plus I got old Slim Shady inside me like that Detroit trailer. Plus I got Wayne and Andre inside me like the fucking South. I never related to my dad, relationship was ups and downs. But now I finally do, cause we both on the ground. So who could show the world that Boston's is more than just a town? Tokens of what we found, this industry's a mess. It got me stressed, I miss my recent ex. I made that girl famous like Sydney Sweeney breast. I don't pray for peace, it pains me. I just study pop artists till people pay me. Jesus was a carpenter and so is that Serena lady. What's the difference? What's the difference? Music's my religion, bitch. I only rap about the trauma in the world I live in. So if I do go to hell, the music gon' be fucking hitting. I'll be platinum, it'll be special. Caught my mixtape hosted by the devil. Never too different.
Welcome to the Coin Investor Week. I appreciate you all coming. We got a lot of people that we are going to talk to today.
On a rampage, she back as the weed whack like a landscape bro sad. Went to rehab, hit a bad low hard pass, brought a lean back like Fat Joe back throw. Put the kids back on her backbone, that get the kids a little embarrassed like a dad joke. Hello, I'm a red flag with a cash flow, red flag like I'm Chinese on the flagpole. I'll be on every computer all around the whole globe. Feed Max and I feed Dales like Castro, feed Max and I feed Dale like Castro. Stay next to my OG like Mac O. Come and teach, jump the TV, wear the remote. Tea cuddle, no tea kettle, good for your throat. Tea cuddle, no tea kettle, let's party. Have a ball and I hold a ball like the golf tee. You all the way soft, bitch, I don't play golf. I'm a god made same with a cockcase face and a half black lung from the heartbreak days. I'm a concrete kid with a concave brain doing conquest quietly with cut cocaine. I'm a phantom to my ops like Phantom of the Opera. We get on stage like Broadway plays. We get on stage like Broadway plays. Make them nosedive like MJ's face. Turn a bitch ghost white like MJ face. Give the greatest hits like MJ Jebs. Make a pro profile like MJ's death. And I beat kids ass like MJ's dad. And I fuel holes up like methane gas. Methane, I will not broad day till my death day. Good friend, not a boyfriend for the friend's sake. Won't be in a picture frame, just a bed frame. Treat him like a pet before I give him a pet name. Give him all jobs, get a friend paid. You give me a big Benz like UK, I give you a Lexus like Texas. One day we gon' pass cars like left lane, pass cars like a left lane on the highway. Vacate cause I rap great, I can migrate, migraines and a headache every last day. Sometimes I think they from God, he telling me stop thinking that way. God give me headaches to stop thinking bad things. She told me leaving it, fuck no in that case. I took my children out early like half days. I took my children out early like bomb threats. I keep a 16 inside me like prom dress. Gotta date uglier women, they stress free. I got a 10 on my back cause I'm messy. I got a 10 on my back like I'm messy. I left a web on her body and she put her clothes on the web like it's Etsy. I see a shit, I keep scrolling, I scroll like a Dead Sea. You all the way soft, bitch, I don't play golf. I'm a god-made saint with a cockcase face and a half-black lung from the heartbreak days. I'm a concrete kid with a concave brain, doing conquest quietly with cut cocaine. I'm a phantom to my ops like Phantom of the Opera. Wicked on stage like Broadway plays.
Lifetime.
You hoes up like methane, yeah.
Chatbots talk. Base 44 super agents work. Set up in seconds and ready to go. Want to know what your competitors...
And I just rap because he...
I spin fellas, my swing quicker than Federer. I serve packing the bands back on a regular. And I'ma tell her how she sing for me T-Pain. Your mama's hooked on the packs, I'll be selling her.
I click M's and bang 'em and I'm a nut sing. I feel his head with the lead like a mukbang. The magazine made me lean when I walk in the drumstick will make a head bang like a punk band.
Hop in the cab, I'm banging me crossword up. Head in the west and I'm banging a posh bird. Couple of cans and a puff on me death stick. Click on me fingers, he's cutting me cough there.
Ringing the bow bells, bringing the website. I'm flinging the dry food, bringing the cassette. They're belling me non-stop, sending the lads there. Hopping me drops up, I'm running a man down.
Mr. Big Bucks, I'll be looking at business. Dressed to kill, mama got me up on a writ list. Pole position, had a fella running the distance. I'll be banging a banging a banging a giving a triplets.
The bigger the bag, the bigger the butt crack. The bigger the chance the birds up in my contacts. The figure's a big deal, a pen on the contract. Turn me up, baby, give a tip on me top.
Yeah, testing 1 2 1 2. There's a little something for you, you little biatch.
Watch my 9mm go bang. Watch my 9mm go bang.
Player haters, masturbators, bitches all up in my shit. Living sketch, you know you did. Walking around with a cripple leg, that bitch boy tried to tip my shit. Fucking with the wrist on kick. MAGNOLIA, that is why your ass will let you player haters on my dick. Trying to put me in a kick. I fuck you twice, I fuck one more. All you cowards get the flow, these jealous fellas in the game. Knowing that they ass is lame. Big ass line, but still is lame. You gotta talk it fucking. When that smoke is in my nose, I be wanna kidnap hoes. Talking shit about the click. You gon' get your ass kicked out. How about my fucking ride? And put my gun to your side. Look in the fucking trunk, and then I'll hit this one.
Now watch my 9mm go bang. Watch my 9mm go bang.
There's a little something for you, you little biatch.
Мы из поколения мужчин, выращенных женщинами. Поможет ли другая женщина в решении наших проблем?
Your mother. Headphones. I can set it up so that you guys can't hear it and just do a whole bunch of stuff. I had it before, but it's just annoying. It's just a lot of work. Yeah, it doesn't come out of the feedback. They don't hear nothing. That's how it's just. That's how oh no. Yeah. I'm actually for the most part, I'm actually really. Why not? Yeah. That's why I have violence save on. The other day, somebody was like, dude, they're not fucking bots, dude. And then I went on my Twitch. Well, I'll show you. You'll laugh really hard. Alright, so I gotta go to my Discord. Where is it? I think it's like right here. There's a post of it.
You're a beautiful person with a charming personality.
That's funny. Yeah, they're from Pakistan. I looked it up the other day. My friend was like, it's not fucking Indian hackers. I'm like, yes it is. You're all Indian hackers. And then I looked at all the people. 36% of all the people that come to my stream are from Pakistan. I said, what? It's Habibi Gaming. It's Habibi Gaming. Punjabi style. The curry kid. Give a fuck. Watch it. I'm gonna get him with the one shot. It's called the finger of death. Miss. They couldn't beat me, man. No, almost. You wanna say? Zero chance. There's no chance. It is game. Oh my god, I missed. That was bad. That was bad. Oh, I can't be two of them. Yeah, that was bad. We're not gonna talk about that. You wouldn't even know how to last that. You'd be like, how do I get gold? This game's stupid. It's too hard. This game's too hard. Josh, you don't even have the hand-eye coordination to click a skill. Stop. My son's got more dexterity on a computer than you do. Like, Damien would rip you in any game that you possibly can imagine. Damien will probably beat you in RuneScape. Give him enough time.
Double kill.
Both my mouses have auto clickers, so good luck. I just have them off. And I can create a macro on my mouse so that when I click one time, it clicks 50. So then every time I click once, it'll click 50 times. So every one of my clicks will be 50 of yours. And I can do macros like that. On my specific map. I will burn you down. I will cheat. You will lose. I'm dead. You got that? You got that?
Oh yeah, your bottom tower's under attack. You know, Morty, it sometimes feels like they don't even care.
Kill one-handed, dog. What are you talking about? Quit picking my nose, dog. Clicking it up. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack.
Why not?
The clicks were going, dog. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good. I like that. I like that. We're gonna put on a song just for you. This is specifically for you.
This bitch just hit my line, talking about shh. I hit her back, talking about shh. She tried to hit me with the shh, and then I fucking turned around and hit her. I hit the
It is.
and then she's like, why the fuck you hit the because
And he does that. You're like, what?
I'm rolling papers like diplomas. I'm getting baked like this a sauna. I love all the women, different genres. I seen all expensive shit and bought it. Niggas saying damn, what's been in his pocket? Breaking down zips and shipping product. They changing up quick cause they ain't solid. To be a boss, gotta be around them. Don't like the weather, I just changed the climate. Out in Cancun, reservation private. Leave a couple doobies for the pilot. Got some inspiration for your stylist. I be with some real ones on VR. Gotta put my glasses on to see y'all. Smoking on that light green like neon. Been working out, it's hard to get her jeans on. With the shit, she ain't innocent. Do nigga spin. Then you dip. That's what I recommend.
Be hating, dude. I've never met a bigger hater, dude. Like, honestly.
I'm not angry anymore. Sometimes I am. I don't think I leave you. Well, sometimes I do. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not bitter anymore. I'll serve it sweet. Ride your teeth down to their core.
It's a hater. Couldn't imagine hating as much as you know. Much hate you have in your heart. You're probably Israel first. If I had a bet, you're Israel first. No doubt. The big nose. The big nose. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not big nose anymore. You son of a bitch. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You fucking piece of shit. No shit, you fucking stupid faggot. If you lose your fucking lane so bad, you stupid motherfucker. Dude. The big promote. I was fighting this boss in Crimson Desert. You gotta fight him hand-to-hand combat. I think he's thrown me on stream like 15 times. Absolutely decimating me. Zero chance. I don't know. Honestly, I just find one song on SoundCloud, and then they just keep going, and then eventually I just add the songs I like. And then when they're like stupid crazy, like this one, I just add them because they're funny. He was mad. I know, I find everything. Yeah, man, if I was a bad bitch, I won't fuck me too. How did I get that? Nope. By who? Bazooka by who? I'm dead. What are you doing? Here, I'll show you going. You want to really go on? This is probably the best one yet. This one's good.
Bundle and save on insurance.
Really good.
Bippity.
Swoons.
Swoons? Oh, I love those birds.
No, this is better. This is way better.
Well,
You'll say. Just let it cook.
Here
Just
we
let
go
it cook.
again.
Just let it cook. The song's dedicated to you.
Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path, with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back. On the human racetrack, we passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice, subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness, stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, then stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate the song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight. And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light. Don't get distracted. It's time to load this chamber and aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you, eat your plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K. In just a single day, that's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is. And Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wiped the stains when they're playing from Israel land. So someone grab the spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich, who is not a witch, well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy. She's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it. Spielberg directed it. And Bono made the music and sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter. Cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late. She's stuck in human traffic. We'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a Lacey drive, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that HORMUS had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine. Just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got our back. This shit is under control. Cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning. But one little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been their recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Khazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar. Every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave. And that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. And fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. At the all white parties, show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask. Kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts. Now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. While all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart. As the globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts. While they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze. While they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see. Fucking with us with the frequency.
Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is? What that was? Oh, that granny. Oh, she done. What the fuck they hit her with? What the fuck they hit her with? A fucking bazooka, little bitch. Every time I close my eyes, I'm drawing plays about that blitz. Every time I close my eyes, I'm thinking about how they did you quit. Granny, I'm sorry, but I'ma have to go ahead and forgive him and forget. I don't know what you want me to do. You gon' slide, you gon' lose your whole crew. Homicide when I think about you. If you was I, nigga, what would you do? Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is? What that was? Oh, that granny. Oh, she done.
If this heart was yours, babe, I'd hold it till the end. If this love was fire, I'd light it up and start again. If this life was ours, I'd build you castles in the sky. Bring the stars down low, let them dance beneath your eyes. Fa, 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 fa. Let it burn, let it glow, never let it fade too dark. If this life was mine, I'd write your name in every cloud. Make a
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's a bit of all. Oh, hell
yes. Okay. Man, how the fuck I start this? Man, I feel like the one they do not want to play with. Ain't number one, then I'm jacking you races. No, I'm sick of that, now y'all wasting my time. Every second you get, can you please help pay it? I went to therapy so I could get me some clarity. I want y'all act like a bitch. Thought I was tripping when I heard y'all yipping and yapping. Y'all acting real passive and shit. Passive aggressive, but if I try pacifist, all of a sudden you a pacifist bitch. Who mans is this? I took a step in this room and it smell like a bitch. Now that I stutter. Pussy boy tryna act tough, but it sound like they buffered. All I hear is clutter. Hate when they say they ain't suckers. They burst like a bubble. I'm doing too much. But Brody told me I ain't doing enough. We gon' blue in the face and then blue in the gut. If they bug it, make sure they make bullets get rough. That's how you school the punk. Every day I get pettier. Feel like Kenny, DiCaprio flow. But my code is Da Vinci. I'm out for the gold, cause these hoes come a plenty. It's out with the old for these old heads, dummy. Go ahead, buddy. Get to that bread. Get you some hoes. Get you some head. These days, everybody ain't on shit. So real talk, focus on you and your dad. Shawty gon' say I ain't shit. I'm like, you right, little sis. If you won't give me my money, you getting put on a list. Fuck being friendly, no buddies, cause all of y'all act like a bitch. All my life y'all did me wrong, so now I be grimy as shit. I need all of mine, need all the shine. Petty as shit, give me all of my dimes. Nickels, pennies, if it's dollars or five. If they fucking with me, we gotta ride. Return of the con, whatever advice, I ain't working with y'all. Fuck them, they ain't fucking with me, we ball. Motherfuckers who done been roll me, y'all. Tryna call me till I'm all you today. Told sorrow, this the timing we on. New friends know I'm good off that shit. Money moves, ain't no strangers involved. Told David I'm the reason he rich. Only one who could judge me is God. Only one who could judge me is God. If they fuck with me, can smoke like a Zion. That's one of my gods. Con. Wait, what the fuck? Where the fuck did the beat go? I'm tryna snap. Bitch, I ain't done yet. Bring that shit back. I'm not up yet. I can't relax. We in a function. Turn to the max. Get to the money. Run up these backs. Put on they next. Can't let them react. Talk on my chest. They be talking. They yap. Walk with no neck. They be walking shit back. Stepping on toes. We be stepping like that. Featherweight giant with a heavyweight jab. Telephone flex. Rob a bomb in this bitch. I'm the new 911. I detonate fast. Big up to Brooklyn. We running this bitch. Show love to my city. The rest of them ass. These days rappers be acting like bitches. I cannot get with it. Get sent to the bag. And I got God as my witness. I witness this shit right before you get slapped. Gone.
Why not?
Big hits.
See you later, bye. Out in public, don't you love it when I hate a try? Yeah, they talking down like I ain't the guy. Yeah, they talk behind my back, but never eye to eye. I never do what you do, but know that I sympathize. So much motion, new drama, me, no prescription kind. No biggie sicker than your average, you hypnotized. Made it out the dungeon, bludgeon, but I'm still alive. Know you heard about it. Big G on the island, ain't no way around it. We was locked in the cage, but I broke about it. Sent word to the king, yeah, we spoke about it. Yeah, when I fall up in the front door, kick it like I'm Jackie Chan, but I stunt mo. Huncho, it's a fact, run and tell that. Peeling out, we go room in the Hellcat. Shout out, we in your element, we hella bent. Keep the spirits, my spirit is something heaven sent. Yeah, we lit, never melted in. Man, I'm golden like my melanin. Depression ends, tell a friend to tell a friend. When we slide though, we go hydro. Cali cruising with my Uso getting tribal. If it's ace time, you and I know. We gon' get it, chop the screw, baby, ride slow. Know you heard about it. Big Chief on the island, ain't no way around it. We was locked in the cage, but we broke about it. Sent word to the king, yeah, we spoke about it.
These bitches hit my line, talking about shh. I hit her back, talking about shh. She tried to hit me with the shh, and then I fucking turn around and go and then she's like, why the fuck you hit that? Because don't hit my line.
This is a band of black kids playing alternative music. They're actually really good.
I should've known it from the start you would deceive me, and now I'm left alone and lost inside my head. You're killing me again. I should've known it when you said it was your first time. Yet the football team would hug you from behind. From behind.
Good morning, Damien. How'd you sleep, buddy? Go ahead. What do you think? Maybe I talked to my friend, we try to go see the cherry blossom trees today. Remember we used to have them in we had a couple in Magnolia, but they have a whole what is it? Like a whole exhibit of them in Philly. Yeah, so I asked Miranda if she would maybe want to go. We'll see if maybe today she'd want to go, and we can all go and see the trees and take some pictures. I think it sounds really good. Oh, really? Oh, really? What did you learn about cherry blossom trees? Really?
You're a beautiful person with a charming personality.
With what, bugs? Then they weren't infested. Yeah, you can't really know.
Field leads me to believe the Dyers fortified their structure.
Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you smash. I found his news in your snap. You hit me when you're sober. What the fuck is wrong with you? Tell me how
I haven't to alter
So you're telling me that the entire library is included in my subscription?
That's right.
2 days after Israel carried out its heaviest assault on Lebanon since the start of the war, people in the city of Tyre are still searching through their damaged homes.
Oh, yeah.
A year and a half ago, my business was destroyed. And now, this is my second business that's also been lost. A large place that we turned into a home and a business.
Well, sirens have sounded in Safed and several other towns in northern Israel following rocket fire from Lebanon. Hezbollah said it launched rockets targeting Israeli army facilities. These images show the aftermath in Safed, where falling debris caused damage after the rockets were intercepted. Well, let's turn to Heidi Pett now in the Lebanese capital, Beirut. And Heidi, I mentioned this contact between the Lebanese and Israeli ambassadors to Washington. That seems to have set up a meeting for Tuesday. What are we expecting to happen in that meeting?
Yes, that's right. So they held a phone call at about 9 p.m. local time and agreed to meet in Washington on Tuesday. Now, the Lebanese president's office, shortly after that phone call, issued a statement saying that the two had agreed to meet to discuss announcing a ceasefire and the start of negotiations. But not long after that, the Israeli ambassador also issued a statement saying that the two had not.
Drive it like a stolen Lamborghini. If it's love, then let me know. If it's beat, then let me know. He said it'd be up, but he never let me know. Might be a Christian, all this Christian on my body, pray to God. Might be pagan, how I throw his ass inside and make some jaw. Might be Muslim, how I hit the flow and get right to Allah. Might be Buddhist, how I broke his ego, then I broke his jaw. In his head, he a bowling ball, this shit ain't over, y'all. Feel like Halloween, the movie, put these red Octobers on. I can tell, they been evil eyeing me for way too long. My girl feel like something's off, then it's me, she know the call. Put the blessings on, if I was stressed at all, I don't recall. Once you leave that dog on closer ever, that shit don't revolve. He put cocaine in his lip, guess he like a slow dissolve. Man, my pot is so much whiter, it made me get sober, dog. I put straps on, each one on my side like overalls. I rob Peter and still ain't pay off the debt, I'm on the Paul. They don't pull no pistol guns, you know you can't show it all. And keep it humble, no one likes to know it all. Put this money on the floor, same place that I done slept before. Where I come from, ain't never seen it, no Giuseppe store. If it's love, then let me know. If it's beat, then let me know. He say he up, but he ain't been up alone. Just check the score, and if I'm pussy, well, there you gotta show
I'm
me
just gonna
when you
insta
see
kill
me.
him.
Dog, the Chevy truck, I drive it like a stolen Lamborghini. And he still been trying to beat me. Just let me know. Just let me know. Hey. Let me know your feelings changed, homie. Lately, shit don't even feel the same. We was 2 peas in a pie, now we 2 keys on the chain. My dog had 2 keys inside the trunk. The police got behind him, then they drove right by and thought his life was gonna be over, man. 16 overcame. All this pain and light done gave me. Feel like I'm rich, homie Quan. They been trying to type away me. I got lots of fast money. Put that on my license plate, and I got all this cash money. And I used to be signed a baby. Life is crazy. Like gave me lemons, I made lemonade. You ain't got no hustle with them, pop up, let me demonstrate. Once you get emotion, then they come around trying to emulate. I don't care who rapping, but ain't trying to have no pen debate. I was penning letters to my bro VL, he got sent up for 9. That's why I've been trying to hustle, you trying to chill, now ain't the time. You say he a stand-up guy, he got him a paper spine. I've been paper chasing, but all the times I caught it, chase the climb. All these cases feel like I'm on Florida State lawmakers' mind. Some folks signed an affidavit, God gave me a greater sign. Said I put my faith in you. Put your faith in mine and we gon' get back to this motherfucking grind. Put the money on the floor, same place that I done slept before. Where I come from, ain't never seen it, no Giuseppe store. If it's beat, then let me know. If it's love, then let me know. Say you up or he ain't been up for a year, just check the scope. If I'm pussy, well, then you gotta show me when you see me. Dog, this out to my drive it like a stolen Lamborghini. If it's love, let me know. If it's beat, then let me know. Say you up or he ain't been up for a year, just check the scope. The drugs, I'm still on one and buzzing finally. Can't ride this wave, same way you can't ride a whole tsunami. Hustle and timing about the only thing you need to get some money. Homie skating through his life cause he wasn't grinding. Brody saying he up next, but he stuck behind me. Looking in my rearview mirror, I can see a ruffled diamond. Don't see no shining though, he must be lying. Talking about his rollers, but it's fake. Guess it's touchy timing, wipe the fucking smirk off my haters. Y'all too broke to smile around me. Style bender time and pull the style out me. Not MMA, the FBI, they got a file on me. Bullet shells, rubber bands, I got a pile on me. Send them to the ER, they wishing it was VR. The way I put them in the grave and don't care about the PR.
Are you hungry,
if they
son?
don't like me, it's nothing new, we know who.
Damn it. English to Russia. Come on. Yeah, it's like being stupid. Okay, he figured it out. He translated it. He figured it out. I'm going to keep this up.
Not agreed to discuss a ceasefire with Hezbollah, which he described as the main impediment going forward, citing their continued attacks on Israel. And it is true that Hezbollah has once again started attacking Israeli troops who are part of the ground invasion here in Lebanon, and also firing rockets into Israel. They've launched more than 50 operations in the last 24 hours after they had initially paused on Wednesday due to their understanding that the regional ceasefire did apply here in Lebanon. Now, Israel and its military made it abundantly clear that they did not consider that to be the case, launching more than 100 airstrikes in the span of 10 minutes. And the death toll here in Lebanon as a result of those strikes only continues to climb as hospital workers continue to identify the dead. But it has now passed more than 350.
You mentioned the death toll. How are these continuing attacks impacting the humanitarian situation there?
Yeah, the attacks continue. Well, Wednesday was a very, very black day. Israeli airstrikes have continued over the course of Friday. Notably, 2 paramedics were killed when their ambulance was targeted earlier on Friday, and 19 people were killed when an Israeli airstrike targeted a government building in the town of Nabatea. Now, among the dead there were 13 members of the government's security forces. Israel has maintained throughout this entire period that it is targeting Hezbollah, and the civilian toll has obviously also been enormous. But this is significant because Israel is supposed to be about to enter these direct negotiations with the Lebanese state, who it is asking to essentially help them out by disarming Hezbollah. And yet, at the same time, they are killing the security forces of the Lebanese government. But more broadly across the south, the Israeli ground invasion continues, and we have had many warning of the dire humanitarian situation for thousands of people who do still remain in the south. The World Food Programme today warned of an impending food security crisis, saying that many markets in the south were closed, others had only a week's worth of supplies left, and stating that there were between 50 and 150,000 people in South Lebanon who were in need of humanitarian assistance.
All right, thanks so much. Heidi Pett there in the Lebanese capital, Beirut. The World Health Organization has said some of Lebanon's hospitals could run out of life-saving medical supplies within days. Several of Wednesday's airstrikes targeted central Beirut, from where Malcolm Webb has more.
People in Beirut are trying to come to terms with the aftermath of Israel's attacks on Wednesday. The city hasn't experienced this level of death and destruction in decades. Hours after the US and Iran agreed to a truce, Israel says it launched 100 strikes in just 10 minutes across Lebanon. The attack killed hundreds of people. Hundreds more were injured, and hospitals were overrun with casualties. Not all of them survived. Khair Hamir came here to collect the bodies of his brother and his nephew.
This girl, she was there. We brought her to the hospital. They treated her. And her brother as well. He had an operation on his head. Her father was killed. Her other brother was also killed. She has one brother left. What are we supposed to do?
Families of the missing don't know if their loved ones will ever be found in the vast piles of debris. There was a warehouse here. The neighbours say it was used to store food and humanitarian supplies for displaced people. This is all that's left of it. And the bomb that hit it was so powerful, it's blasted all of the windows and some of the walls out of dozens of the surrounding apartments. All of the bombs that hit central Beirut came in densely populated residential areas. That's what's led to such high numbers of people being killed and injured. Lebanon's health services were already strained by weeks of Israeli attacks, including on health facilities and ambulances, and years of economic crisis. The World Health Organization says Wednesday's airstrikes have left hospitals low on life-saving supplies.
When you have that kind of mass casualty, actually, it requires to bring all your resources just to make sure there's no gaps. And the supplies that we were thinking actually to use for the next 2 weeks were consumed in 1 day, in 24 hours. So that will not give us actually to accommodate another mass casualty, another crisis day.
Many of Beirut's younger residents haven't seen anything like this before. Lebanon's health system will struggle to cope if it happens again. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Beirut.
What's the lower purpose?
Well, I love the idea of getting a drone and having light fentanyl-laced urine spraying on analysts who tried to screw us.
I think that
They're
you're right. No,
winnable.
you're right. But the problem is that we.
Next news. Breaking news.
They're meeting right now in Washington, D.C. in secret. The most powerful unelected humans on planet Earth have called an emergency Bilderberg conference. Something that has not happened in 33 years, and the mainstream media is giving it zero coverage. So ask yourself why. These are the shadow architects who decide your future before you even know there's a decision to make. Presidents get elected. These people get obeyed. And right now, they're rattled. Something has them so scared, and so desperate, and so cornered that they broke a 3-decade precedent to assemble in a panic. We have the leaked participant list to prove it. You see, this isn't some academic policy discussion happening in a fancy hotel. This is about your life. This is about your money. This is about your freedom. When the Bilderberg group meets, they're not debating, they're deciding. The European Union, that was hatched in the Bilderberg meetings. Countries that had their own currencies for thousands of years surrendered them because of decisions made in rooms just like this. Now look at their agenda. AI, digital finance, future of warfare. Translation, they're deciding who controls your money when cash goes digital. They're deciding how artificial intelligence will monitor, track, and manage populations. They're deciding which wars get funded and which nations get destabilized. And you weren't invited to vote on any of it. Now, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, he's in that room. And so is Peter Thiel. So is Satya Nadella from Microsoft. The King and Queen of Netherlands, prime ministers from Denmark and Greece and Canada, NATO's Secretary General, the heads of the IMF and the European Central Bank. These aren't people who ask for permission. They give orders. And right now they're writing the script for the next decade of your life. Speaking of global power players making moves behind closed doors, there is something happening right now that could actually work in your favor for once.
We are call the ambulance and send that boy into the DR. I'm a hellraiser and a trailblazer. Stop sipping that because it turned me to a snail pacer. In middle school you was a bully and an L raiser. Then you peaked in high school and quit because it felt safer. I took calculus and calculated my own repertoire. If I'm high at all, it's only cause that's where I set the bar. You and your homies wanted beef, you pulling up. I got 4 9s pointed at 2 different jokers like a deck of cards. Homie, take a breath, you just a stepping stone, and I don't care where I step. We left him missing teeth, man, they thought he taking meth. This drama give me life, I'ma do it to my death. I'ma do it to my, send him to the ER, they wishing it was VR. The way I put him in the grave and don't care about the PR. If they don't like me, it's nothing new, we know who we are. Call the ambulance and send that boy into the DR. Why I don't do no collabs. Truth be told, I don't like rappers much. Unless it's Yellow Wolf or my day ones. Y'all be fake as fuck. Bunch of pussies in the game who out here acting tough. Buy my shit, and when they see me try and dab me up, it's head hunting season. I'm done with all that friendly talking. Won't take no jewelry off me, I keep me a semi often. A stack of hundreds on me, they won't get a penny off me. Piss on his grave, dig him up, the shit inside the coffin. When you just good at rapping, they gon' keep their distance from me. It's cool cause I don't need no new friends, I get the money. This shit gets sticky like it's dipped in honey, but it's dipped in oil. When I set that boy on fire, he a blooming onion. I can't bump none of that new shit, it's too redundant. I try to give these boys a chance, but I'm too reluctant. You poppin' in your city, no one heard you out in London. I can't be broke when there's money out here too abundant. Send them to the ER, they wishing it was VR. The way I put them in the grave and don't care about the PR. If they don't like me, it's nothing new, we know who we are. Call the ambulance and send that boy
Bossy GVO.
Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Jesus cover me under the blood. Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Jesus, you can cover me under the blood. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood of Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me, I go break up. Put the blood from me face just like a makeup. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood of Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me heart break up, put the blood from me face just like a makeup. Under the blood, under the blood. Jesus cover me. Jesus, you will cover me. Say under the blood. Under the blood. Jesus, you will cover me. Jump on this. Listen. Christian I fight some things you them not see. Check all demons and principality. My body at the temple, keep it holy, sanctified, justified, give God the glory. Fighting against street terrible enemy. The world, Satan and myself against me. What the anointing for it and me, I make me trample the devil on it. Say, under the blood. Under the blood. Jesus cover me. Under the blood. Under the blood. Jesus cover me. No. You want to hear it? Drum and mix it. Christian and fight up. Play low. Let them in. Under the blood. Under the blood. Jesus cover me. Jesus, you will cover me. Say, under the blood. Under the blood, I'm say.
Very good. Interesting. Good. Still a Vegas. Yet now, indeed. Yes. Excellent idea. Ah, my saucer. I agree. Yes.
Заберешь Том Гудсон, Джо, Антони?
Such fascinating images.
Oh, geez, your middle tower's under attack.
Indeed. I see. Curious. With pleasure. Attack.
Oh, your top tower's under attack. Ah, what a mess.
This will be fun. With pleasure.
Jesus, you will cover me. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood of Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me, I got break up. Put the blood from me face just like a makeup. your shoulder and give God praise. And not the blame for me. Rock your man.
They see the jewelry in the lights, but they don't see the scars we covered up to get here. Reach, I got you forever. Show the playbook. I'm looking out for my brother, that's a bloodline bond. We were swimming in the dark, now we out in the pond, teaching men in the game how to play for the phone. I won't ever leave my people in the cold on their own. Yeah. We seen the pain, you was there for the tears. Now we counting up the millions and we killing the fears. From the shadow to the light, from the grit to the gold. This is a story that the world's gotta be told. Look, I was broke, I was down, I was out of my face. I had to learn how to sprint just to stay in a race.
Still applying for jobs without tech skills? Let's fix that. Learn Python, SQL, Power BI, and more on Data Camp. It's hands-on, in-browser, and actually fun. Learn SQL on your commute, build AI models after work. Everything is designed to enhance your skills and get you hired. Head to datacamp.com and unlock unlimited access.
March was really hard because when the war started February 28th, I couldn't sleep for 2 weeks because I was so anxious and afraid. You know, I have 3 kids. I'm just worried about the world that they will inherit. And I was just following the news for 2 weeks straight, and my mind was a beehive. And there were also some attacks against me. There was clearly a smear campaign that was coordinated because certain influencers were using the same talking points and using the same. It seemed as though they got the same memo, basically. But I really didn't mind that. I was more concerned about like where this war might go and where this might lead. It was making me very anxious. And then, you know, a lot of people reached out, and I was overwhelmed with media requests, and I had to turn a lot down just because I had just so many commitments. I wanted to like maintain teaching my class, and I reached a point where I actually don't want to do this. I don't want to be the center of a storm. I don't want to be the center of attention. Like what I specialize in is doing deep analysis and trying to tie current events to historical patterns and try to offer some insight and clarity as to how the future might reveal itself. And that's something I've been doing for the past 2 years. It's something I really enjoy doing. And in the beginning, you know, when I only had like, you know, 20,000 fans, it was really rewarding. It was very edifying. Everyone was really happy to have found me. It seemed as though it was a really small club, and everyone enjoyed being in it. But then, as you know, this past year, I became more and more prominent. And then in March, I just sort of blew up everywhere, and that put me in the eye of the storm. And I asked myself, the question I asked myself is, am I capable of still doing insightful analysis while being a celebrity of some sorts? And if the answer is no, then I should stop being a celebrity and continue doing research and teaching, because that's my value to the world. That's what I should focus on. And so I was seriously considering just not doing YouTube and taking some time off and just trying to clear my head and trying to get some perspective on what's going on, because I don't want to be influenced by this attention. I don't want to be a player in this game, right? But, you know, as things moved on, I recognized that the internet, it has no attention span. You know, eventually people just shift focus. And I was able to manage my schedule more properly. So my plan now is I want to continue teaching until the end of the semester when my contract runs out. And then I want to do more traveling, to see more of the world, and hopefully do some lectures, because I talk a lot about geopolitics, but I think it's very important to experience the world. So I've been invited to a conference in Moscow in late June, and I'm really excited about that, because I've never been to Russia, even though I talk a lot about Russia. I would love to visit Japan at some point, because I've never actually visited Japan. I would like to go to Europe, and I would like to go back to the United States, visit South America. So I really think it's important for me to do more deep dive research, and I want to continue to do my YouTube because I've built a very strong following and they really enjoy learning from me. I want to continue doing my Substack. At some point, I want to switch gears and write a book to really systemize game theory in a way that allows people to start thinking in terms of game theory themselves. And yeah, so right now I was in mid-March pretty anxious, pretty depressed with the state of affairs, and I felt that for my mental health and for the sake of my family, I should take some time off. But fortunately, I've been able to manage a lot of stress more effectively, and so I like to continue doing what I'm doing, but at a much more manageable schedule. So basically cut back on media requests, podcast interviews, and maybe scale down the teaching. Before I was uploading like 3 lectures a week, and that was pretty unsustainable. So maybe in the future I'll move towards 1 or 2 lectures a week. So continue to update my community, continue to educate my community, but making sure that it's long-term sustainable.
Does it feel like you've been at the start of this war in an ideological war or a spiritual war?
Yeah, I mean, I feel as though there's so much temptation to take advantage of my celebrity, right? So a lot of people have reached out and said, you know, they want me to invite me to do a lecture. People have invited me to do a podcast and they'll pay for my media appearance. There are a lot of people in China who've reached out and they want to make me famous in China, basically. I'm not famous in China. I'm actually more famous. It's really strange, but I'm actually more famous in the United States than I'm in China. I purposely keep a low profile. So I think my priority is I can't get distracted by any of this. Like I've been very clear for the longest time, these past few years, what my mission is. My mission is to raise my children and to be good people and to be a good role model to them. My mission is to educate people to the best of my ability. If you want to get educated, I want to provide the best education to you possible. And my mission is to constantly learn about the world, to constantly maintain my curiosity, maintain my objectivity, and try to provide enlightenment to humanity. Okay, so those are my 3 major missions. And this is something that I set out for myself a long time ago when I started to have children, and I want to maintain my mission. So, you know, I mean, we're posting my lectures to YouTube. I said there'll be 3 major reasons for a U.S. invasion of Iran. And the 3 reasons were, number 1, Christian Zionism, the evangelicals in America. A second was Saudi Arabia. And the third is hubris, empire, right? So for me, Israel is not a factor, a larger factor as people assume it to be. I think the Christian Zionists are a much larger problem. And so for them, this war in the Middle East is the fulfillment of biblical prophecy, meaning that this will eventually culminate with the second coming and the return of Jesus and the rapture. And so if they can provoke events in a certain way, then it will cause a domino effect, a chain reaction, which will lead to the end of the world, right? And so the certain conditions that they have to meet is, 1 is a war in the Middle East, which is happening right now. Second is the destruction of the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the building of the Third Temple. This will happen, I think, within the next 2 years. It will happen very, very soon. And I think it's going to shock people. If you don't believe that this war is eschatological or religious in any way, when the Al-Aqsa Mosque is destroyed, I guarantee you will start to believe this is a religious war. Anti-Semitism is actually a very important part of the puzzle as well, because they need the Jewish diaspora to return to Israel, and then have the Jewish Messiah, the coming of the Jewish Messiah, and then you have the war of Gog and Magog. Okay, so you have these. You need to have these different elements in place. So it seems as though there's a script in place, and there are fundamentalists, just crazy religious extremists and you know they occupy different countries, right? So you have these Zionists in Israel, but then you have the Christian Zionists in America, and they're all working towards the same goal. And I don't think people, especially young people, appreciate the appeal of this eschatology. Well, you know, 2 years ago, when it's almost like a drug, because it's a way to structure your life and give it meaning and purpose, right? You're just trying to achieve one goal, and it's a script. So all you have to do is play your part. You know, speak 1 or 2 lines in the script, and the script will move automatically, naturally.
The April 15th tax deadline is coming fast. You can skip the line, and a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you and jump right to making the world's cutest video. While you're doing your thing, your tax expert does all the work, keeping you in the loop. They understand your unique tax situation, so you can fast forward to celebrating your best tax outcome guaranteed. Let a TurboTax expert do your taxes. File by April 15th.
bright.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun, fast,
almost divinely towards the end of the world and the coming return of Jesus. And people don't appreciate how powerful this movement is, because if you look at the stats, okay, about a quarter, 1/4 of Americans are evangelicals, okay? Most are not Christian Zionists, so maybe about 10% are Christian Zionists. But then you're talking about, like, at least in America, 10 to 20, 30 million people who are Christian Zionists, okay? That's a lot of people, because remember, not only do they believe this stuff, but they're actively contributing and acting towards achieving this vision, which means that they're donating money to this cause. So there's a passion in...
Come on, friends.
Don't ever fold, cause the game is a game, and it's heartless and cold. I'm teaching the man to invest in a soul, while these other guys are out here just losing control. Every loss was a lesson, every scar was a gift. We was carrying the weight that was boat wouldn't lift. He saw the nights it was quiet, just trapped in my head. Now I'm dining on silver and breaking the bread. Success is a mountain, it's lonely and deep. But I brought the whole team, so the future ain't bleak. I'm a vet in the field, I'm a coach in the booth, freeze. We made it to the top. And that's the beautiful truth. Beat fins out, maybe just a Phil hook snare and a hazy synth.
No, I can't attack Sniper. He's level 16, and you fed him ridiculously. He kills me. I can't help you. No, I cannot. No, do not do that. Don't. Stop. You're an idiot. Fins out, every just a filtered snare and a hazy synth. Look, the funny how to guess this. Am I getting shot at?
Every same one's push wheel weighing out on a pool.
All the creeps followed me, so then everybody has sight of me. Perfect. So Sniper can snipe me. Perfect.
I'm teaching man them how to read the fine print in the deal. Because I never was often scripted.
These fucking retards, they don't work together at all. They're so fucking stupid. How do you not know how do you not know how to use a map and fucking work together? Fucking pay attention. This fucking stupid motherfucker. What are you doing?
I'm looking out from a brother, that's a bloodline bond. We swimming in the dark, now we all in the one. Teaching men on the game how to play for the fun. I won't ever leave my people in the cold on their own. But where you see no pain, he was dead for the kids. Now we counting up in billions and we killing the fears. I'm the shadow to the light, from the grip to the goal. This is a story that the world.
And just in case anybody wants to know what I'm saying, right? I'm calling them motherfucking faggots. That's what I'm saying in Russian. I'm saying they're motherfucking faggots. They're just feeding. I can't do much because they're feeding so much.
Yeah.
It makes Sniper so strong. Sniper gets so strong, I literally can't do nothing.
But we brought the subwoofers this
like
time.
Anything. I just can't get me out.
This is that chest cavity rhythm. Bricks cracking.
Yo, they said keep it light, nah, night vision, writing tight with the tension. The beats of prison, I'm ripping the bars open. Concrete poetry with the grit of broken glass, bass so heavy it drags the past into the present tense. Defense, none this is verbal assault with intent. Vent through the speakers, heat from the street meets the sub-bass pressure. Treasure the measure of pain, turn the rain on the plain page. Rage contained in the cage of the groove, but the doors off the hinges. Syringes I think it's staccato strikes. Mic like a jackhammer, blacksmith hammering syllables in the swords. Chords of the amp humming like a coming storm.
Sound becomes weight, words become fate. The heavier the beat, the deeper the verse must go. The deeper the verse must go.
Let's dig. This is the mob.
You just deleted it.
This is the mob. Brown
Yeah.
shake. This is the mob. Brown shake.
Yeah, I was gonna delete it and reinstall it. Yeah, 100%. And then I was gonna make it so it doesn't start up on start on startup.
This is the mob. Brown
But something's going on where it keeps starting on stop.
Ooh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Crew with a tool of the trade, I jade into obsidian lines. Minds of the mind, deep dive, submarine rhymes. Times get hard, the beats the anvil, I hammer the iron. Silence, violence in the absence of sound. Found in the pocket so deep it's a grave.
Ooh, I'm dead. I just died that quick. Wow.
Waves of pressure, treasure the pleasure of pain. Brain rattling, battling the grid and the chain. Feigner the profane, I explain in volcanic delivery. Liver and spleen, feel the fiery geometry. Metronomy, your doom, tomb, ready, boom. Warm with a room with a beat and the breath consumed.
Heavy, heavy, heavy.
Bro kills me. I can't fight snipe. I just can't. I can't. I'm gonna get sniped. He fed him too much. That's not my problem.
Just percussion and confession, aggression met with precision, a collision of lesson and fist. Listen, the bass frequency treat the rib cage like a drum hum of the street in the heat of 100 suns. Guns, no sonic displacement, basement vibration, foundations crack to the cadence of ancient stations. Patience is gone. It's a Bronze Age metaphor over iron beat. Heat from the speakers melts the concrete under feet. Complete saturation, nation of one underweight. Fate is a heavy record skipping at the gate. Yeah. Weight of the world.
How you like that? They blocked both of my camps. I put one ward and found them and found both at the same time. He back. Here he comes. That's the real one. That's the real one. The other ones are searching.
Like a dad joke, hello, I'm a red flag with a cash flow, red flag like I'm Chinese on the flagpole. Loving on every computer all around the whole globe. Feed Max and a Fidels like Castro, feed Max and a Fidel like Castro. Stay next to my OG like Maco, come and T, jump a TV, where the remote T, cuddle no T, kettle good for your throat T, cuddle no T, kettle let's party. Have a ball and I hold a ball like a golf tee. You all the way soft, bitch, I don't play golf. I'm a god made same with a cockcase face and a half black lung from the heartbreak days. I'm a concrete kid with a concave brain doing conquest quad, living cut cocaine. I'm a phantom to my ops like Phantom of the Opera. We get on stage like Broadway plays. We get on stage like Broadway plays. Make them nosedive like MJ's face. Turn a bitch ghost white like MJ face. Give the greatest hits like MJ Jebs. Make a pro profile like MJ's death. And I beat kids ass like MJ's dad. And I fuel hoes up like methane gas. I will not date till my death day. Good friend, not a boyfriend for the friend's sake. Won't be in a picture frame, just a bed frame. Treat him like a pet before I give him a pet name. Give him all jobs, get a friend paid. You give me a big Benz like UK. I give you a Lexus like Texas. One day we gon' pass cars like left lane. Pass cars like a left lane on the highway. Vacate cause I rap great. I can migrate migraines and a headache every last day. Sometimes I think they from God. He telling me stop thinking that way.
Perfect. Now I can steal 2 spells. Now I'm doing some damage. Now I can do something. Oh shit. Why do you guys let them take my ward? Why do you do nothing? I don't understand. What is the do nothing meta? What is that? We're just gonna do nothing.
You all the way soft, bitch, I don't play golf. I'm a god made same with a cockcase face and a half black lung from the heartbreak days. I'm a concrete kid with a concave brain doing conquest quad, living cut cocaine. I'm a phantom to my ops like Phantom of the Opera. We get on stage like Broadway plays.
I'm reporting him for that. Uzbek power, yeah. Uzbekistan is fucking retarded. Nature Prophet's 9 and 13. Nature Prophet reminds me of Glass. I'm going in. He's just going in. Always going in.
Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my family. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my lady. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my dogs. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my queen. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God.
These fucking idiots.
I do it for the squad, that's factual.
You can't do nothing.
If the house is divided, that's tyrannical. I ain't fighting with my brothers like it's cash.
They got wards everywhere. I tortured every time I pop out.
You can bring this world together and just sit around and reminisce about the sunny weather. We ain't gotta listen to the news, they always try to tell you everything that's wrong and they ain't never getting back. If you push your poison, it's the perfect place to be. We ain't smoking roaches, we ain't puffing on the tree. This is type of song to make a demon wanna leave. This is revelation, got them praying on their knees. You're welcome. Coming through with that movement and we don't like. You're welcome. If the teacher looking damaged at the car fact, you're welcome. They taking on personas, but they not that. You're welcome. Go to war with the ops, get it all back. Hey, turn the TV off, I'm chill on social media. They turn the speed on and we turn the whole city up. They see the squad, how we moving, now they wonder what you doing. Hey, what you think I'm doing? Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my brothers. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my friends. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my family. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my lady.
He's so close. Oh my goodness.
Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my queen. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God.
Yeah, homie, this Geo. And we don't bend if we Dio, then we go Neo. Shot send all end up on piso. No habla español, that means D-flow. Yeshua, gon' bless him up, he the cheat code. We were messing up, he hit the lowercase T, so we ain't had to pay that price. That's who we look to. Real talk, I ain't that nice, I would've cooked you. That's the only way you would've heard well done, but he's not me, so we get to hear welcome. Tell someone it's well the hell's done. He one took the test, we flunked and felt none. So what you doing, huh? Riding for the savior, head to the sky while I'm sliding in a scraper. What you doing, huh? Tied to the anchor, 5 major, life resides in the maker. So what you doing? The will of God to give it all, be willing to quit it when sin involved, repent and walk. What you doing? Getting sent out the synagogue, kill it till it isn't a difference in what I live and
what
talk.
You doing? I'm just chilling with my brothers. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with the squad. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my family. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God.
You think you're gonna load a file while the game is running, and you think the game's gonna automatically switch while the game is running and it already loaded the files?
Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Yeah.
I'm moving with my day when that's man though.
That'd be like listening to a song and then taking the CD out while you're listening and plugging a new CD in and then thinking it's gonna play the new CD while playing the old CD.
Now the darkness gotta flee when it tunes
Does that make sense?
How you trying to run a play when I could read around?
If you're reading a book and I take that book away from you and ask you what the old book is about while you're reading the new book?
Y'all make a beat caked up like Halloween.
Okay.
And I will make sure those spears like a javelin. You hear the beat, you could bounce like a
trampoline. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a lifer, not a
it's like you just added 15 chapters in the middle of the book and you already read the book. And then somebody asks you to do a book report on that middle part. You can't do stuff like that. You gotta make sure you turn the game off when you load stuff in. And then you gotta reload the game back out. It won't automatically load it up like that while the game's running. You have to shut the game down and then reload it. Usually. Sometimes it'll auto load, but usually it doesn't. But I'm not gonna say it's impossible, okay? Yeah, I told you. Alexa, she said she's doing good. Yeah, she said she's doing good. The kids are doing good. The kids are in sports. She's a little girl now. 2 boys and a little girl.
Shout out, Katsuma!
And she said Sean and everybody's doing good too. So she was just asking about Adam because nobody told her. Somebody texted her in the middle of the night. Somebody texted her in the middle of the night and said Adam passed away, and she immediately went to talk to me to see if it was true. Yeah.
Oh, not so fast, Morty, because he just mega killed. It's a mega
I'm not
kill
sure.
now.
I'm not sure. She didn't say that. I know she's living with her one boyfriend, Sean. I remember because she left Adam, and then Sean and her stopped talking to everybody, and then Sean got his Black Seal permit for boilers, and then they just started basically just doing their own thing. They just got away from everybody because we were all riffraff at the time. I would too. Yeah, for the most part, I've never seen her be normal.
Fascinating images.
Oh, your bottom tower's under attack!
Yeah. And then Paul, I just heard where Paul's in Delaware County for 6 months. I don't know. Yeah, John said it was for robbing a store. That's what I said. I said maybe he'll get out and and act right. He said, Josh was like, I doubt it. Yeah, Josh don't want no part of him. Josh was like, no, hell fuck no. He said, I'll move. He said, I'll move before I let him move in. He said, I'll move, leave everybody. No, neither do I. All right, come on, Zoe. Come on, go.
He's not doing anything.
I just caught him. I just caught him eating something.
Eating what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stuff should be on the floor. Whatever he eats, let him eat.
Okay.
Anything else. There shouldn't be anything on the floor for him to eat because he doesn't do that in my living room or my kitchen. There's food on there. He's just in there sniffing, just seeing what's going on. He ain't doing nothing. I just took him out.
All right. I just don't want him to get hurt. Yeah, me too. At the exact same time. Disconnected me from the internet too. Fucking. More than 6 or 8 now. I am.
I've always wanted to be a giant space crab.
Who put the dishes in the dishwasher? Who put the dishes in the dishwasher? Yeah, because they would only say my name.
So knock this shit the fuck off.
You just said I wasn't going to tell you stuff. I'm just saying I did yesterday.
That's the least you can do is put the dishes in the dishwasher.
Okay.
Living here.
Okay.
Okay?
What else you want me
That's
to do?
the least you can fucking do.
Okay.
Like, come the fuck on.
Okay.
Stop living the life like we owe you.
Okay.
We don't owe you nothing. You
Okay.
should owe me.
I
This
know.
is my home.
I know. You brought me into the world, so
Yeah,
I owe you.
That don't mean nothing.
I owe you.
That doesn't mean nothing. Cats and kittens and rats and dogs bring animals into the world. That means nothing.
Dude,
but I'm helping you out here.
You're
Like,
my
give me some
mom.
slack. It doesn't matter. You want me to be moms like the ones at my school? I can. I can. That's... You want to see moms? I'll show you moms that are my school. How they treat their kids. I sit there and I'm like, my son yells at me because I don't buy him a soda. And these kids are
I yell at
getting
you over
nothing.
soda.
See? Never mind. I can't talk to you. Figure shit out on your own. I can't talk to you.
Literally, I put all the dishes away. I take the dog out. I clean the house. I do my own laundry. What else do I need to do? Be the fucking maid and then give you more